Sugar, Spice, and Everything Horrible. Welcome to our 9th episode. I am Hope.
And this is Olivia or Liv.
Yes. Bree isn't here today. It is a rare occasion where it's Hope and Liv. That's mainly my fault. No, just kidding. But yes, welcome to our episode 9.
Almost episode 10. We've just decided randomly off the whim that we're going to be doing seasons. So
Yes.
episode 10 is going to be the season finale. And we should have 1,000 downloads by the time that gets uploaded. Hopefully. So it'll be something, I don't know, we'll do something. And then season 2 will come the following week. I don't know. But topics this week, there are 2 main topics we wanted to discuss. Okay, so mainly the Kanye West thing, obviously, and him being dumb. And then female rappers just all arguing with each other and just being irritating. I don't know. And then Hope has a movie review for Don't Worry, Darling. And she's going to tell you if it lived up to the hype or not. Or not hype, if it lived up to the hate, because it got a lot of hate. So Hope's going to tell you if it deserved it or not. And then I want to talk about the rebrand of Lindsay Lohan. That's random, but she has a new movie coming out and everybody's like, everybody on my timeline's like supporting her and stuff. And it's just like, have you guys forgotten all the stuff she's done? And then, like I said, there's this one thing I want to discuss just from this video I've seen on TikTok, but we can get to that when we get to it.
I can do a short, simple review of Don't Worry, Darling to start it off.
Okay, go for it.
So last week, my cousin and I, we went to the movies. We were debating between Don't Worry, Darling and Woman is King, I believe. I was like, let's do Don't Worry, Darling. I'm sorry. I supported a white film. Anyway, so we all know the controversy surrounding the movie Don't Worry, Darling. There is Harry Styles, part of the leading man of the film. There's Olivia Wilde, the director of the film, and then Florence Pugh. She's the main character of the film. And let me just say this. Well, okay, quick little background. So it's kind of like a psychological thriller. There was someone on the timeline said it was like the white version of Get Out. So
okay, that's the vibe I got from when I originally saw the trailer months ago.
I was like, they ate. Olivia low-key ate. So like, it's like in the 1950s, like Alice is the main girl's character and Jack is the main guy's character. And like, they live in like a community, like, it's like everything is perfect. The men work on a top secret project. They're always away for work. Ladies do not work at all. They cook, they clean, you know, the good old 1950s fashion way. And they do the same thing every day, you know what I mean? And so like Alice, like she starts humming this song, like she doesn't know the name of the song. Her friend recently went through something traumatic, like she went outside to the desert. You're not supposed to leave the community at all unless you're the men. And so her friend left the community. Her friend was like, she changed. She was like, they took her child. She's like, they're lying to us. And she's the Black female character. And we all know, if you're on Twitter, the Black female character, she has voiced that they cut their scenes a lot. Like she had more of a play in the movie than it seems. So the whole drama, Florence versus Olivia and Harry, whatever. So like watching the movie, I actually liked it. I'm not gonna lie. I really liked it. I'm not gonna spoil too much because y'all should still go see it. Florence is a wonderful actress. That girl can act down. I don't care what anybody says. She is a star for a reason. Harry, I'm so sorry. You guys said he couldn't act, but he ate.
Okay, thank
I feel like you guys said the drama, like everyone had perceived opinions already because of the drama, and they wanted to hate on Harry so bad because of the whole Olivia and Florence, how she talked about how she didn't want the movie to be be made into sex scenes with a famous pop star, which was valid of her to say. And Harry actually, he acted really well. I'm not gonna lie. There was nothing really to critique from his performance. He did what he had to do. Olivia, interesting. Let's say, so in the movie, only women receive pleasure. Like, go feminism. I don't know. It was really good. I'm not gonna lie. It was good. What's his name? That guy. He's so attractive. Give me 1 second to get his name. Hey, Chris Pine. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Chef's kiss. Wonderful villain. He rarely plays villains. It was just, I think it was a good movie. I give like a 7.9. I wanted more. Like maybe like more of the Black female character, more of their scenes, and just I really wanted to know what the ending was. Like, I know what the ending is, and we watched know what the ending was, but like I want to know like just a little bit more, just a little bit more. Like,
that's interesting. I didn't know there was like this dystopian aspect to it, where like only the men are allowed to leave the gated community. And like the women have their roles. I didn't know it would be like that. It would be like an alternate universe. So that's pretty cool. Not the fact that the women can't leave their communities, but like I like how they added that. I don't know, it was different.
Like they can only go to the stores. The girls can chat up. They go to the malls. They use their husband cards. Like they live like luxurious, like life.
I mean, hey, that's the dream.
Right?
For me, at least. But okay, and then about Harry's acting, I already knew people were doing too much just because of like the drama he's been in, which hasn't even been like real drama. It's just people kind of like, I don't know, picking at stuff, I guess. But because from all the clips I've seen, he's sounded really good.
He does. Like the whole yell. People make me so mad. Like I feel like you just have to sit there and like see the context, and like when he was like yelling and da da da, like he was great. He was great. That's all I'm gonna say. Like he really acted and he really took in that character, if that makes sense. Like,
because when I saw people quoting it saying, "Oh, this sounds so bad," I'm like, you don't even know what you think is bad about this clip. Like, honestly. But yeah, you're actually making me really want to watch it. I kind of just may watch it after we get off of here. Find an illegal link or something. I'm gonna look at Soap Today, which is my go-to illegal site. I'm gonna cut what I just said out. I don't know why I keep like
sponsors. No,
talking about pirating. So that was a good review. I'm gonna watch it and try to give my piece on it next week.
Yay!
Kanye West went to Paris Fashion Week, and I guess he tried to do the super fake deep like fashion line where on the back of the clothing it said White Lives Matter, and he was trying to do something with it. I don't know what it was, and then he was posting with Candace Owens, who is a like notorious Black conservative figurehead, if that's even what you want to call her, who like shares a lot of the same values and mindset that Kanye has. So that wasn't surprising. And then the Black editor of Vogue, she's a woman. She critiqued Kanye. I guess I don't know what she said. I should have done my research on this.
Oh, let me see if I can pull it up for you. She said she described the stunt on Instagram stories as indefensible behavior. She said later that while she could see how West might have considered the shirt something of a douche champion.
Douche champion. I don't know that word either. Provocation. It didn't land, and it was deeply offensive, violent, and dangerous. So everything she said was right. She spoke nothing but facts. In my opinion, she was too kind with it. Kanye obviously is an egotistical, misogynistic maniac who can't handle a negative opinion from a woman, let alone a Black woman. So he went to his Instagram to attack her and basically posted her picture. I don't know what he was trying to do. Like make fun of her outfit, but he was basically trying to get her attacked.
He was like, this is not a fashion person you speak on. Ye, I'm gonna speak on you as Trevor Noah. He said, I know Anne hates these boots. He posted a picture of her being photographed at Fashion Week, I believe. And those were the words he said about her.
Anne hates these boots. Two things. First of all, Anna Wintour is a sellout. In her opinion on fashion, anything doesn't mean much anymore. Ever since she started being obsessed with Kim Kardashian and the entire Kardashian family. Two, you're trying to reference Anne, and then Vogue then came out with a statement standing by Gabriella and basically said she should be able to critique it how she wants to as a fashion editor. She's a fashion editor. She editor at Vogue. She should be able to critique something fashion-wise without you getting mad about a critique. Because at the end of the day, it's just that you're mad about a fashion editor of Vogue magazine critiquing you, which is weird to me. But anyways, Jaden Smith walked out in the middle of it. Good for him. He is like, I don't care who you are. Like, if I don't like the message, I'm not with it. I'm leaving. And then who was it?
Gigi Hadid.
Yes, love her now.
Palestinian sister.
Exactly. But Gigi came to Gabriella's defense. I could pull up exactly what she says. Let me see.
She's like, you wish you had a percentage of her intellect.
Ooh,
Come on.
Right. That's exactly something I would have said too. And he got mad at Gigi and called her a Karen, which words mean things, Kanye. That's not what a Karen is.
Right.
Yeah, and talked about how she was privileged and so are you. You're filthy freaking rich. Like
a billionaire.
There's so much I could say about your past, Kanye. Anyways. And then I guess since then, Justin Bieber has cut ties. According to some magazine, I don't know, I haven't heard anything from Justin himself, but apparently Justin cut ties with Kanye because he attacked Gigi.
And there was rumor that he attacked Haley as well.
Haley. Okay, yeah, I confused them, which good for him. I wish he would have cut ties with him when he was doing all the other racist stuff, but
right. Like that's what's kind of like low key, it's kind of performative to me because even Jaden Smith walking out, it's like you guys should have heard, like he was literally saying that slavery was a choice. He was writing what Trump, and it's like, how long do you guys, how much grace do you give Kanye? Is it because they have like a stigma of mental health where they think it's his mental health, or like at this point, like what made you guys wake up? Because it's like, it just doesn't make sense to me how they would like, oh my God, yeah, we love Kanye, we hope you get the help you need, when this whole time it has nothing to do with Kanye being bipolar. He's been a bully all his life throughout his whole music career. He's been like high-key abusive towards all of his ex-girlfriends, ex-wives, with always outing them, posting them, and trying to like embarrass them. And it's just like, hello. Even with, I don't like what Vogue kind of did, because it's like, why would you have Gabriella and him sit together to talk about what?
Right.
And for him to be like, me and Gabby talked. Her name is Gabriella. Let's get that straight. You and Gabriella. He was like, we disagreed to disagree. That's my sister. That's not your sister.
Right.
Like, why? It's just so, yeah, I'm so done.
I hate him so bad. And you're right. Like, Like, they should have been like, cut him off. Like, that would mean anything. Because he still has all his wealth. But like, why did it take this for you to actually like come out and like say something against him? I'm
not mad. I'm not mad because they're protecting a dark-skinned Black fat woman. So it's like, thanks, guys. Thanks. Because
that's how I feel.
A Black man bullying a Black woman, choke.
Right. And my guess is that they're only like, well, any celebrities, maybe Jaden, because it was like so like in his face. Like everybody knows he was at that specific show and that specific fashion line was getting posted on the internet and Twitter everywhere. And he's like, okay, people know I'm here supporting Kanye and watching his stuff. I have to say something. Either that or he genuinely, which I wouldn't be surprised if he was like genuine about it, because he's always kind of like been kind of on the right side of history.
True.
So yeah, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt this time. Okay, no, right. And I wanted to talk about this to kind of speak to cishet Black male celebrities and their attitudes towards racism. You know, like the Lil Waynes and the A$AP Rocky, because you know what Lil Wayne did.
Yeah.
And what
very
he said,
embarrassing.
Right, about police brutality and stuff like that, right? Just a lot of gross, weird, disconnected, what's the word? Disconnected stuff. Like there's so, and Kid Fury says it all the time on his show, that they've gotten too rich.
Yeah.
And that they've completely forgotten what it's like to like be like just a regular Black person. And then A$AP Rocky, we'd all know what he did.
He pisses me off to the T.
When confronted,
also, I'll throw Jay-Z in there too.
Oh, true. With A$AP Rocky, he was saying, well, in response to questions about police brutality, protesting, racism, all that, he basically, a paraphrase, he was like, I live in the hills. Why should I care about that? Just gross.
Gross. Like he wasn't locked up like what before his baby was born, like literally the final month of
he should have stayed locked up. I don't like that man. I do not like Rihanna's fiance
at all. Rihanna
and saying that Black women shouldn't wear red lipstick. Okay.
And then he also was like, he made the most racist, like I'm saying racist, well, I don't care, it's anti-Black comment about African women. He was like, I thought African women had stitched hair and like fucked up teeth or da-da-da-da, and then I went to Africa and they all had like beautiful skin, long hair, straight teeth, and I'm like, why do you say that?
Did he want us to clap?
I was just like, what?
Cishet Black male celebrities.
Yeah, all they care about is money. And they'll forever be protected. They want white validation so bad. That's the thing with Kanye, white validation. I don't care. It's white validation, white dollar. They want that close proximity to whiteness so bad that they'll forget their own people.
Right, speak on it. And then some of them, they grew up poor, but then some of these, like Drake, for example, he was never like a poor kid. He never came from the hood, the quote unquote hood. He was a child actor, first of all.
Yeah.
And that's not even to say Drake did anything. I don't know. Was Drake doesn't comment on politics, I feel.
I hope he stays quiet.
Drake, yeah, he at least needs to do that.
Don't let us send you back to
good. Right.
Canada. He low-key rich. Did you see his bar mitzvah video? It was in a mansion. His mother had the dollar.
Right. No, yeah. He's all, not to like reference Kanye at a time where we're supposed to be bashing him, but he was like, Drake had a pool in his backyard growing up or something like that. They need to attack each other more. Leave us alone and just start fighting with each other again.
Start fighting each other.
But yeah, I just want to, unless you have anything more to say.
Here's the last thing I'll say on Mr. Kanye West. I don't support him. Sometimes his old songs will come on and I will sing. I will sing them. But Kanye is not a good man. He's people like, let's say Chance the Rapper, who is Kanye West's idol. Kanye disrespected him like after Chance tried to like call him out on stuff. Like Kanye is someone you should idolize. You shouldn't idolize anyone, period. But of course, like artists are great and we love them. But his mental health is not an excuse. Or rest in peace to his dead mother, his deadbeat daddy. Like Kanye is Kanye. He's a narcissist. There was all this time for self-growth, which he never did. He's childish. He's just not a good person.
Right.
He's not a good person. A musical genius, I guess. Not a musical genius much anymore. He tried to rebrand so many times. He's in his other rebranding stage because once the white man plays with this dollar, he's going to come back to us for help. He's just not a good person. And every time you guys, oh my God, Kanye West has this church going on, which I think is a cult. Let's all go. Like when he came to, I used to live in Utah. When he came, everybody went to his little church thing. And I'm like, are you guys serious? You guys were just talking about how you guys bashed him, how you shouldn't support Trump and da-da-da. And now you guys just threw that all away. Oh, he's mentally ill. Oh my God, like he's going through something. Like he needs us. And I'm just like, no. That was all over the place, but in just the short little sweet, I don't support Kanye, don't support his antics. Like,
and then, you know how a lot of people try to fall back onto that crutch of, oh, Kanye's mother died and he's just like dealing with that and kind of acting out. Today, I found out, I was today years old when I found out his mother died 15 years ago. Like with the way people would use that as an excuse, I would think it happened like maybe 5 years ago or something. Like I wasn't too like privy to Kanye facts. So I'm just finding that out and I'm like, wow. And then people also mentioned how they just use that as another like excuse and way to blame a man's behavior on a woman, a Black woman specifically. I'm like, yep.
They ate. I saw.
And also, I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're okay. Go ahead.
And also, like, I would understand that. Oh, he's dealing with the trauma of his like of a passing, but it's like I'd expect that from like a teenager. Kanye is like 60, so like he's a grown man. He shouldn't be acting out like this. There's something wrong with him. Exactly. I guess mental health, yeah. I care about mental health and all that, but in this case, I'm sorry, I don't. I just don't like the guy.
He's not good. Like ever since Amber, no.
I forgot that happened. I was just about to say something. I'm so mad.
Wait, is it relating to Kanye? Let's get your brain fired up.
Dang, it was good too.
No, father, mother, Kanye, Black woman.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, but if All Falls Down comes on, I will sing it. And I will rap it.
Me with Knock You Down. Me with College Dropout. Most of College Dropout.
Me with a lot of his songs, unfortunately.
The old Kanye was when him and Jay-Z got together. Oh my goodness.
Magic
still
happened.
trash human, but he wasn't that bad to this extent, you know.
Nothing from the past 4 or 5 years, basically. And I don't even know what trash he was doing back then, but we didn't know about that. So that's off limits. Anyways. Okay, quick, serious little intermission. I just want to like shine some light. Not that our like small podcast is able to shine light on anything, but the situation in Iran right now with young women and women in general, basically like fighting for their rights and their freedom against that regime or dictatorship. I really respect it. They're showing a lot of persistence, prosperity. What is the word I'm looking for? I had a word for that. I think it's prosperity, a lot of strength, and I'm really happy for them. And I hope they keep fighting, and I hope everybody can show them support.
Absolutely. And rest in peace to those who have fallen, who are out there, like out literally. It's
and
just
I have
really
the names of those, mainly young, very sad young girls who were killed in the protest or because of the protest by the Iranian forces. Mika Shakarami, Hadiz Najafi. I will make an Instagram post because I do not want to disrespect them. Because I have Dua Lipa's tweet pulled up because she made a really good general post about it. like a lot of celebrities need to do.
Mm-hmm.
And so all the names are in hashtags, so I don't know when the names start or end. And I've always feel so bad about messing up names because it feels disrespectful. So I'll make an Instagram post. But yeah, very sad. But I love seeing the prosperity of everybody still fighting against all that. All right.
And change will come, period. It will come.
Exactly. It will come. Just keep fighting the good fight. Okay, so Lindsay Lohan, I'm gonna dig into her for a bit.
That garbage. No, that
right.
trash.
She has a new Christmas movie coming out. Christmas Love something, some super basic title for Netflix. And I just see everybody going like head over heels for her in my timeline too. And see people who are usually like quote unquote woke or aware, like supporting her. But it's like, have you guys forgotten? Okay, one, she attacks Zendaya on Instagram. Did we forget about that? For no reason, over a dress, and basically tried to say like she copied somebody's look and somebody else did it better. And she came at her for no reason. It was so weird. And then she also tried to kidnap somebody's child while she was in the Middle East on Instagram Live. Like a mother was walking with her child, and Lindsay Lohan came up and accused her of kidnapping her child. So she started live streaming and started trying to physically take the child away from her mother. Like, does everybody have like, I don't know. Like, did that not happen? Like, am I going crazy?
Her rebrand is insane.
She should be treated how Ezra Miller is being treated right now. I don't get it. Especially because people love Zendaya so much. I don't know. I thought I would have more to say, but I just don't get it. And like, I just want to say, Lindsay, I have not forgotten. You think you're back in the good graces with everybody, but I have not forgotten. I see you. You have a bad heart. You are not a good person. And you stole jewelry. We all remember when you stole that jewelry.
Like I'm like reading through it's because like I hate how people like with Lindsay Lohan, I don't think she's generally a good person, because even with people are talking about, but Amanda Bynes, her situation is very different, also as well as Britney Spears' situation. Like, you cannot compare those girls to Lindsay Lohan.
Right.
But I'm just like, okay, when did Britney act out? Like, what? Like, Britney shaved her head, okay, rightfully so. But
Britney
also,
ever racist? No.
Like, no.
Did she try to kidnap somebody's child? No.
No. Like, I'm so lost. I'm like, that's nothing to compare Lindsay Lohan to. Like, we can even go back to when Lindsay Lohan was a teenager, and I was reading on her little feud with Hilary Duff.
Oh, I remember that.
I'm just like, Lindsay Lohan was born petty and born just not nice. She acted great. Yes, Our Childhood Nostalgia, Mean Girls, Parent Trap. Okay, Chef's Kiss, that was great. But that's not enough to excuse her actions and, oh, it's a Christmas movie, let's all tune in to Lindsay Lohan. No.
Oh my gosh, I'm stuck between two title names now for the episode. So it's either Kanye West doesn't care about Black people, because you know how he said George Bush doesn't care about Black people.
Yes.
So it's either that or it's Lindsay Lohan. You're a mean girl. You're a bitch. It's one or the other. It has to be. Unless you have a good idea too.
You have a great talent with like names. I'm not even gonna lie, girl. Like, I have nothing in my brain for a title. I was like, episode 9. Just kidding. Oh my god. Also, this is so sad. We need to make an episode about Wilmer Valdemara. Just
Ooh, what did he
for the
do?
future. He groomed Demi Lovato. That's what their song 29 is about, because they're 17 years apart. Lindsay Lohan was also groomed by Wilmer. I'm going through Lindsay's little profile to see, like, because there's really no sign of she probably went through like a mental health thing, because people are like, I'm really worried about Lindsay's mental health, and I'm like, like, where, like, she did drugs. That girl was a druggie.
Right.
Not even
She was
lie.
a crackhead.
Crackhead, like, okay. Indeed. Like, how was that mental health? Okay.
Stealing necklaces. I just do not like her. And I don't understand how people like just forgot so fast. I don't know.
There is a little article that says doctor claim Lindsay Lohan was misdiagnosed for drug addiction and bipolar disorder. So it's like,
I guess.
They said she appears not to be bipolar. Well, that is the drugs. I couldn't find anything worth mental health as an excuse. So all you guys suck, and you guys are just finding ways to support her. You guys just need a reason, and it's not there.
And because of some corny like rom-com Christmas movie, that's probably not even gonna be good. Like, let's relax. Let's relax. Okay, this may be a short episode. Who knows?
Was it? Oh, sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
Was it low vibrational hood wrap plates?
Oh my god, that too. Like, I just found that more funny than anything. What did you think about
it? Girl, I was shocked. I was like, you're gonna like tell your friend and look at your friend like how much she's eating and say that's low vibrational, like da 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 da. Like, let me go watch the video again, because what?
She kept pointing her finger in her food after licking it, and the nerve of her to be talking about, this is the plate of royalty, I'm royalty, as she's just sitting there like snack it on fried chicken, licking her fingers like, okay, royalty.
Talk about, I'm the leader, I'm visionary, I'll never eat a plate. Da, 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 da.
I like how the video opened up. She's like, she points at the plate. She's like, I'm never eating a plate like that. And the friend tries to defend herself real quick. She's like, oh, this is what they put on my plate. This is what they put on my plate. And she's like, I would never, don't accept what they give you. Take what you want. And then she's just like,
I don't trust anything that comes out of skinny girl's mouth.
Just dumb. Like, well, I don't know if those were her like real friends, or if they were just like part of like the group she was mentoring for the week. But it was really sad to see. Like,
that's so sad.
It's so easy for Black people to scam other Black people.
On God, because it's like, support Black business, support Blackness. We gotta support each other, which I get, but damn, y'all ain't got no brain cells.
Black business in question is
right,
just sitting around eating, judging other people's plates.
Boo, negative 50 points. Not a good business.
Something needs to be done about Black people. I'm sorry.
Yep. Take away the podcast from men and interesting women.
Take away ours too. Just might as well.
Right? Who are we to judge people? I'm just kidding. Take away the entrepreneurships.
But yeah, we need to start there though first. Take away podcasts from men. It's their fault. They're the ones giving podcasts that name. I'm sorry.
They really are. Nothing good comes out of their mouth. Talking about, do you tell your girl you love you when you're in front of your boys? Like, what?
It's stupid. Or just a question about body count. It's always the same stuff.
Recycle, recycle, recycle. And they eat it up every time.
Like, what's with Black people and like modeling wealth as like, or like trying to sell wealth as a business model? Like, what are you doing?
Exactly. You will never be, you're really going to eat with Jay-Z over that 1 million? You going to take that plate? and listen to him speak about.
Oh my gosh, you just gave me another title. Black people need to stop trying to find someone to follow so bad and just start doing their own thing and living how they want to live. Especially when said leader you're trying to follow is referring to you as a pack of females.
Mm-hmm.
That was crazy. All right, so there's this. Have you seen the video of that girl? Okay, so it's this girl talking about sex trafficking tactics. So, debunk. Okay, so you know how there are videos of people like finding tissues in their like car handle or something.
Yep.
Well, this girl came on to debunk that and basically said it's a fear-mongering tactic and that we shouldn't buy into it, and that most sex trafficking happens by someone you know, mostly to women of color or women coming out of substance abuse facilities, which I agree with completely. And that 100% is true. But I don't understand what you get out of telling women to not be weary for this kind of stuff. Because this can happen. Like, I saw the video of that one Black woman who described her experience with getting a tissue out of her car and then her arm numbing up like an hour later and her having to go to the ER because stuff got in her system. Like, I believe her. So what, I should think she's lying now? I just think that stuff happens and you don't get anything out of telling women to not protect themselves. Let me just read exactly what I wrote because I'm not formulating my thoughts right. Okay, let me find. Okay, so all of that is true, what she said, but it doesn't negate the fact that like sickos out there in the world and men in general will try those parking lot tactics. There's nothing to gain out of not being proactive, not touching a random cloth with skin to skin contact doesn't take away from any of what you said in the video. So I don't think it's smart to be like, no, you shouldn't be worried about this because it happens more so in these situations. I think that's dangerous because, like I said, being weary of parking lot tactics hurts nobody, right? Like, it doesn't hurt anybody to like be proactive. It's unfortunately just another attempt at being proactive as a woman on a long list of other things. And it reminded me of that saying, we don't need to teach girls how to protect themselves. We need to teach men not to like rape and stuff like that. I agree with that, but I would agree with that if this was like a fantasy land. We are not there yet. There's nothing wrong with women protecting themselves. I don't know, with wanting women to protect themselves. Like, this isn't a fantasy land. Why discourage women from taking any sort of precaution for their safety against men? Like, what do you gain?
Because even if it's not by like a man they know, people catcall, men catcall. They'll be like, oh my God, like, hi, how are you? And kill you. There was recently an incident, like I think it happened this week, where a girl played basketball against a man, a stranger she didn't even know, and he killed her.
I heard about that. That is sick.
It's sick. And it doesn't matter. Like, the statistics could be true, but it doesn't mean that random men still won't harass us and want to murder us and kill us.
Right. Or like,
so take you for we can't make.
Like, they'll push my earpod in. They'll get killed over random situations like that. So who's to say somebody's not like putting a dollar bill in their windshield wiper with like fentanyl laced on it, fentanyl put on it? I'm not good at English. I don't get it. Like, I respect the message. And it was a white woman too. And she was trying to say, yeah, this happens. Like, don't think this is the norm. This is a fear-mongering tactic. Sex trafficking happens mainly to women of color and women who are in low-income neighborhoods, or women like I said, coming out of substance abuse facilities. So like I said, I agree with all that, but I don't get why we're telling people to not take any type of precaution. I don't get it.
Honestly, and like when she made that video, was she just talking to like white women? Because how does Lohan come and woman of color? So you're good. Like who says that? Like, girl, are you an undercover racist? Let me find out.
So what, should I feel bad about looking at my car every time I come into a parking lot now? Like, no. And I'm gonna continue doing that.
And I'm gonna flash the light under the car, like, cause who's gonna get me under this?
Oh God, I don't even know how to do that.
And I'm gonna be looking back like I'm a chronic walker, and in California, all I took was public transportation, Ubers. I've had weird Uber drivers. I had weird people on the bus. Like, I'm always ready to go. Like, if you go, we're gonna fight, and I got some weapons. Let's to the death we go.
Right. Exactly. I hate doing anything at night. Like, I'm just a weary person in general, so I'm gonna take all the precaution I need and all that I think is necessary, because I don't care what you say. But yeah, I respect her message, just didn't agree that she was telling people that it was a fear-mongering tactic, because it's not just a fear-mongering tactic. It's happened to real people before. It's happened to a Black woman before who told her story, and she wasn't lying. So it's not just something we shouldn't look into or care about. So anyways, that was my little piece. Is there any on to song of the week now?
Oh yes. Okay. Oh, I'm excited for
song. All right, song of the week. All right. Do you want to go first?
Okay, so I'm probably gonna butcher this song so bad. Okay, wait, actually, no, because let me switch it. In support of my husband, I'm married to 7 men. He collabed, Crush is also my husband, but Rush Hour by Crush featuring J-Hope of BTS, a wonderful song. True with
That's so good.
Groovy.
I really like that. I really like that.
Go Street.
It was it felt different, but also in the same realm of what he does. I really enjoyed it a lot.
Same.
And the melody is so good.
So good. Musical geniuses. Shout out to Crush and J-Hope.
All right. Mine's a kind of a throwback. Mine's Symphony by Clean Bandit and Zara Larsson.
I'm excited to hear.
Yes, you've probably heard it before. It was one of those songs that was on a repeat in every mall in the mid 2010s. So you probably heard it.
Okay. Yes. So everyone, that was episode 9 of Sugar, Spice, and Everything Horrible. I hope you enjoyed our topics. Leave a comment which topic was your favorite. Any opinions? You agree, disagree? What is your song of the week? Bye.
Exactly. Yeah. Tell us, comment, please. Comment.
Yes. Follow us on the socials. Don't be shy.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.